What's up? I think this morning I'm going to go ahead and add some more items into my Bricklink inventory. If I was to give you a little beard update, hair update, for some reason I'm just letting it go. The loaf is getting long up top and the beard is getting beastly. It just fits out here though, it really does. You just got to tame it. So I think that's what's going to happen. Not sure exactly when. This drastic change in appearance and youthfulness. Hey there. Today we're going to take a close look at Lego PAB cups and inventory. These are Bricklink additions. We're going to go ahead and count up these 1x2 tile, modified tile grill pieces. We're going to go measure these up. I think I have about 10,000 of them, but we'll see. That's my guess. Get those put up for sale on the Bricklink store. What's up, guys? In the old office. Let's get going on what I have to do here. I've got to add some new bricks that I picked up at the pick and build wall into inventory. Just looking at my office, the old office at least. And this is where I'm just keeping the brick store alive for the moment. I've definitely cleaned up in here. I have removed the large desk that was here, but I still have all my toys in here. I still have a few of my sets hanging out here with me. So nice little place where I can do a little work. So right now I'm gonna add inventory into the store, and it's not gonna be very difficult, but I do have these 1x2 modified tiles. And these are typically referred to as grill pieces. Beautiful. I have so many of these. I'm guessing I have 10,000. As you can see, I have 6 PAB cups here filled with this 1x2 modified tile. This is light bluish gray, and it is a very common tile in the Star Wars Lego universe. I'll tell you, great for greebling and all sorts of detail. Of course, awesome tile. It's one of my favorites, I would probably say. So when I saw these on the PAB wall, my gosh, at first I started with 2 cups, and then I'm talking to the guy at the register. It became 3, and then 4, 5. Okay, so I got 6, and then I was out of there. I'm also going to do something else today. I'm going to do a little test with the PAB cups. I had somebody comment a little while ago, and he was mentioning that the PAB cup weights are different between the cups. And I figured that was possibly true. Weight difference between cups, I can definitely see that. Maybe a little more plastic into the injection mold or whatever. We also have lids. So what I was gonna do right now is run a quick test on these 2 cups, and we're just gonna weigh them both and we'll see what happens. So first things first, let's go ahead and fire up the scale. And the floor in here is not entirely stable, as you may or may not know. However, we will do our best to hold steady. So I'm going to go ahead and do this test right now. And we're here, and we're going to just go ahead and tear this thing out. 0, 0. Yeah, get it all done. We're back to nothing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take our PAB cups one at a time. Okay, 1408. Good, 1408. $14.08. $14.08. $14.08. Oh, that one jumped. Smallest things can get this thing to fluctuate. And put it back on and say. Takes 14.08 again. Okay, 14.08. Sometimes just a minor fluctuation on the floor can send this thing. And it's 14.08. So there you go. I just did how many cups? 6. Let's try this one. There's another one over there. Whoa, that is crazy. Okay, see what just happened there? This is a different PAB cup. This is an older one. Look at that weight. 1244. Let's go back to these I just did. 1408. 1410. I bet it'll be 1408. Anyway, what just happened was this is an older cup from an older batch from an older visit to the Lego store. This PAB cup weighs dramatically less. Okay, so there is a dramatic difference in PAB cups. Okay, so enough to where, you know, that's 2 1/100ths of a pound. I would say that's not cool. So I have a bunch of PAB cups here that weigh the same, 1408, 0.1408, okay, of a pound. And this one weighs 0.12. So obviously this one is lighter. It might have to do with that lid coloration thing, but something to definitely be aware of. That is crazy. Okay, we have definitely proved it. Here we go. Let's get the lid. 0.0378. Ooh, 0.0424. Okay, so this one is clearly heavier by about 5,000th. What is that, 1/5000th of a pound? I should be able to convert this into something better. But there's definitely a difference there. So, definitely have a difference. So what I'm noticing with the lids when I look closely, I'm actually seeing that one of the lids has more of a translucent look to it. Maybe a different polymer is used, and this one is more frosted, this other. So you can tell there's something going on that's making one a little heavier than the other. So something to be aware of, I would say. And from here on out, we're gonna now weigh up these awesome grill pieces. Look at those. You always want to be perfect, especially when you're dealing with weight. And some of these Lego elements are very lightweight. You never want to be in a scenario where someone places an order and you do not have the quantity to fulfill the order. You really want to be on top of that. And so what I've decided to do is I am going to go ahead and reweigh a lot of these. I do think the scale is entirely accurate. Let's go ahead and weigh up these 1x2 modified tiles. Awesome. Let's check these bags real quick. 0.0208 and 0.208. Okay. I'm going to go with these Ziplocs. These things are going to be just fine. Light in weight, and that's how I'm going to store the quantity that I have, and then I will put it into a shoebox, as I call it, my Sterilite shoebox, and that will store the majority. I will keep one PAB cup full, and it will go with the PAB cup, so I will have 2 inventory entries to put in, and I like to do that so I can keep at least 1 PAB cup with the inventory in there. So I can always refill if I'm getting there. First things first, I have to get all this plastic off of these PAB cups. They sure love to use a lot of tape, but they are so accommodating there. They love when I overfill my cup. They're so good about it. I love them. Okay. Love every visit to the Lego store is fun for me and my family. There is no doubt about it. And there are so many things that I do when I go to the Lego store. I tell you. I go to the Lego store, first thing I do is I stare at the modulars because I so badly want to start getting modulars, but it is such an expensive part of this whole thing. I love my Star Wars. I don't think anything is going to take me away from getting my Star Wars. Wow, that was eerie. It's my lightsabers over there making noise. Wow, okay. Everything is good. You gotta be real careful because they are all about to spill over, but they're not quite doing it yet. Nothing's popped. So I'm trusting the strength. Okay, first one's first. Okay, Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is get my scale ready. And I'm going to go ahead and count up about 10 pieces. Okay. 10 pieces. Let's go ahead and double check because I want to be highly accurate with this. Can't make a mistake with certain things you're doing or you just be so far off. And that is 10 on the visual check. All right. I'm going to go ahead and toss this bag, which we've already determined to be very good there. Okay, yep, 0.028 still. I'm even gonna touch it and mess with it. Yes, 0.028. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. You just dumped all your 10. That's great. Okay, hold on while I pick this up or get 10 new ones. That was good. Pause, please. Okay, well, let's get this rolling. We got the bag on there. It's weighing as it should. I'm gonna go ahead and tear the scale, or 0. I'll do a 0. Good. Okay, now I decided to bump this up to 14 pieces, so we do have 14 pieces here. I'm going to go ahead and toss those on. And then I will type in 14. And I will sample unit. And there we go. We have a unit weight. And we have 14 units. And so that's great. We can now take a moment and fill up this bag with a lot of these modified tiles. So I am going to go ahead and open all that I can and fill this up. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, let's go ahead and fill this bag. There's my 14. Put them back in. Oh, the first bag is going in. Or the first cup is going in the bag, I should say. That's a beautiful thing. Let's go cup 2. Oh yes, that is just so sweet. There's so many. Okay, I'm gonna probably get away with the 2 bags. This is good. Whoa, there's 1. And there's 2. Or maybe 3. Oh, still a couple in the bottom of the cup. Always got to check that. Yes, a few more in there. Got it. Okay, empty, empty. Couple stragglers. Beautiful. Okay, there it is. That is one big glorious bag. I think while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and put the other 3 in bags. My gosh, did you hear that? That strange noise again. It must mean something. All right, yes, so I'm definitely going to put all of these into bags. Oh boy, yes. Beautiful. Come on. Oh. Whoa, yeah, good pour. Only a couple of stragglers. Looking good. All right. This is going to be an epic add to the inventory and to the personal use if I ever need any. My gosh, so easy. Okay. All right, there are 2 massive bags currently. Who knows, maybe I'll just keep the PAB cups and keep them in here and just remove as necessary. Wow, okay, this is great. Let's weigh these up. As you can see, we have everything on the scale ready for us. We're gonna throw on this bag. Look at that. Okay, 4596. That is just so beautiful. 4596. Other bag. 4596 and 4637. So nice. Okay, so after a full count, both bags, we're looking at 9,233 units. This is going to be an excellent addition to the Bricklink store. Happy to have this kind of inventory. I want more stuff like this. I want more commonly used parts in abundance. 1x2 blocks, stuff like that. I want a good supply of things in abundance. So I'm going to try and push for that kind of thing. I'd like to hold that kind of inventory. Of course, for business, and if I need to, I can mark it out and use it for personal projects. I just need this kind of stuff. So this is very nice. Again, 9,233 units. I believe I guessed 10,000. I was a little low on that. It looks like I have a few more in the cups I can see right down here. We'll get those added in, but that's awesome. This is all going into inventory. I'll throw those last couple ones in now. And yeah, I will add this into Bricklink. Very happy to have this. So I did do a double check. It looks like these are going for an average price right now, 7 cents a piece. So that would put, you know, this whole lot somewhere in the $600–700 range. I might adjust the price later. I might lower the price later. But I spent about, let's just say, $100 on these. And hopefully in time we'll return 7 times that much. So that's great. And also, of course, very glad this is in my inventory. I also wanted to get a few more PAB cups. I wanted to have a surplus of cups so I can, of course, further the test on the weight difference. I'm going to actually do that right now. And also just to have the PAB cups in stock so I can save money when I'm going to the pick and build wall, because they do charge you for the cup. If you bring in an old PAB cup, you get to save a little bit. What do you save, a quarter? Fantastic. It all adds up. Beautiful. I now know that PAB cup weights are drastically different, if not just a slight amount different, and worth double checking inventory probably when I move into the big office, but good to know. Wow, that's great. So thank you, commenter. I'm going to get your name and let the world know. Anyway, I think we got this. Excellent. Cool. Okay, so a very successful morning out here in the small office. There it is again. Did you hear that? That eerie sound. Anyway, okay, we got the 1x2 modified tiles with the groove on the bottom. We have those. We have 9,239 total. That is after all pieces are accounted for. That's going to be put into inventory. Very happy about that. Today we also learned that PAB cup weights can be similar. I believe if they come from the same batch, you will have a bunch of PAB cups that weigh the same. Might even want to mark the ones that weigh similar to alert you of something in the future. These would be great for weighing if they all weighed the same, but obviously the older cup right here weighs less, and the lid as well. So different batches of PAB cups, you're going to probably have different weights, and or they could be made in different places, different locations. Who knows? Fantastic that I know that now, and I'm going to go through a lot of things and upgrade my inventory and re-weigh stuff, and I might get in order all the PAB cups. I want to, I'll put a 0.148 on these over here because I know that these are all 0.148s, and they will all weigh the same, and I can interchange them when I'm doing my weighing. So I'm glad to have these 5 cups that are all similar, and should be 6 actually. The 6th is over here. So excellent. Thanks so much. Please, if you guys are in need of a mass amount of grills, you know where to come. Come visit the addshot store, see what I have in inventory, and support the cause. Support the channel. Really appreciate it. That is so sweet. So I am using my phone just to pop out 2 quick labels, and luckily I'm using just the standardized font, which is good for my eyes. On the wall I can read it very easily, and it's the same as the others, right off default. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to label up my PAB cup 030 and my shoebox 004. Watch out. Look at that. That is just to the plane. Man, it's beautiful. So nice. All right, Gonna label these up, then I will put it into inventory. 92.39 at 7 cents. All right, well, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and add this inventory into my Bricklink store. So I'm going to quickly add and search for the item that I put in. Pretty simple way to do it. So this is a 1x2 modified tile. And we're just going to hang with my super fast internet here. I mean, it's just blazing fast. As you can tell. Yeah, this is what I live with up here, and appreciate you coming along for the ride for this slow internet session. Anyway, okay, so we got a few here you can see with they call it the grill. Okay, so mine is the grill with the bottom groove. It's the most common one, so it's a 2412B. Okay, it definitely has the bottom groove. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Obviously, tons of people have these. This is a very common part. But I'm just glad to have it in my store. Let's go ahead, and right here you can see my inventory. I can add this into my inventory. Okay, so now we're here, and the tile modified, okay, 1x2 with bottom groove. Okay, now we're going to choose a color, and my color is light bluish gray. Okay, and I like to do this color chart. It's just the way I like to have this all set up. Very color oriented. So I know for a fact where this is located, and I'm going to go ahead and pop these into the My Remarks. So this is located in PC 030, that's PAB Cup 030, and Shoebox 004. Okay, so we got that. So quantity, my overall quantity was 9,239. So we'll get that in there. And yes, let's go ahead and go look at the price guide. And I'm just going to set it to the current average, I believe. For new, what is that, 5 cents? Oh, I thought it was, yeah, there we go. Current items for sale. So if I was doing past 6 months, I'd be 5 cents. But I'm going to go ahead and just do it for the current items. I tend to do that for my new bricks. I just set it for the average on my new bricks. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Type in 7 cents. Very good. And these are new bricks. Make sure that is set. And if you're adding a lot of new bricks, you would set that as a default option here. Anyway, I'm all set. I'm going to go ahead and go down to review item. And that'll bring up the next page. And you can see light bluish gray tile, modified 1x2 grill with bottom groove or lip. And I'm going to be charging 7 cents. I have 9,239 of these items. And I'm going to go ahead and add to inventory. Everything looks good. The important thing is to know where it's located. So PC030 is my PAB cup, where I have a full PAB cup. And then the shoebox is my overflow. So that's going to be great. I'm going to go ahead and add that to inventory. And there we go. All set. I can go ahead and view it in my store. And or I can do more items here. I can add more parts to the inventory. I can add the same part in a different color. So there's a lot of options right when you're done adding an item. But the item was successfully added into my inventory. So I am good to go. We're going to go ahead and see this actually in my store. And what that does is it increases the amount of lots I have, by 1, and it increases the amount of items for sale. And I like that. I want to have just a lot of inventory someday. So we're just building it over time. I have some new sets that I can't wait to break down. I've got some Duplo I want to put into my collection. I want to have a little bit of everything, but this is great. There you go. So 9,239 at 7 cents. And if I was to do the math, We're talking $646. Pretty cool for a $100 purchase. I'm going to make 6 times my money or more, 6.5 times my money. So that's great. Anything that does it like that 2 to 3 times is what I'm going for. Usually if it's 3 times, it's a no-brainer if you're going to make 3 times your money. But this one's going to definitely make me 6 times my money in time, and it's a great piece to have just in general. If I need to grab a bunch of these for a mock I'm doing, I am super set to go with so many of these. Come visit the addshot store, see what I have in inventory, and support the cause. Support the channel. Really appreciate it. It's you that makes this possible. I don't really say this in a lot of other videos, but I am so glad that you guys are here. I'm just going to try and push forward on my new little business. It's very cool. Once it expands into the larger Lego room office, I believe that it's going to be amazing. We'll have 50 cabinets, 50 Acro Mills cabinets across the wall. I'll be able to get all that used brick in inventory, and then just keep pushing forward every day. So awesome. Thanks so much. Remember, subscribe, like. Love you. Peace. Let me know what you think in the comments below. There's more to come. Please subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.